There are over 500 credit cards in the market as we speak, so I understand it can be very overwhelming not knowing which credit card to apply for next. And I want to show you the exact order to apply for your credit cards without any mistakes. So let's get started. If you're building credit from complete scratch, the Discover Secure credit card is going to be your best friend, and here is why. It's first super beginner friendly. Even if you have no credit history, you can get approved by making a refundable security deposit. You will also earn cash back on this card, giving you 2% back on all gas and restaurants and 1% on everything else. And it is very rare to see that on a secured credit card for your very first credit card. And after 6 to 7 months of responsible use, Discover can graduate you to an unsecured credit card and return your initial deposit. And this is exactly how I started, and it's the perfect first step to building a solid credit foundation. Now, if you have already built a good relationship with a bank in the form of a debit card with them, you are actually very lucky, as you can get a very first credit card with them since you are already a member in their family. For example, if you own a Chase debit card, you can actually get approved for either the Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited, or the Chase Freedom Rise. If you have Wells Fargo, you can also begin with the Active Cash or the Autograph credit card. If you have a checking account with Capital One, you can either get their Platinum card or the Quicksilver, and so on and so forth. But you understand the point. You building a good relationship with that bank is going to help you out getting approved for your very first credit card within their ecosystem. Your second credit card is going to be your dining and entertainment card, which will serve as an everyday spender credit card. This card is going to introduce you into cashback cards and cards that will earn you points so that later on you can travel the world for completely free. The credit cards that stand out the most in this category are the American Express Gold Card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and the Capital One Saver, as they give very good benefits, earnings, and credits to maximize your day-to-day spendings. So now your setup consists of your very first ever credit card to jumpstart your credit journey, and a second credit card that is slowly strengthening your credit profile and maximizing your day-to-day transactions. And at this time in your credit profile, it's time for you to make a decision that will change your life forever. And now there are 3 avenues to credit in which you can take. The very first route to take is going for very high limit credit cards, which will give you a lot of wiggle room to spend money and invest more money into yourself or any business opportunities. The second route to take is earning free travel using certain credit cards, which is whenever you apply for a credit card that gives you hotel loyalty programs, free yearly flights, and airport lounge access, and many more benefits that allow you to travel like an absolute king while not requiring you to spend a lot of money at all. And the third and last route you can actually take is business credit. Business credit is very similar to your personal credit, but it's building you a business credit score. And I'll explain to you later on why you want a business credit card even if you don't own a registered business yourself. So depending on what dream outcome you want from credit, you can now choose one route to take, but I will provide you the right one to tackle all 3 at once. The next card in your setup is going to be your premium travel credit card. As stated before, this card will help you out travel at a very affordable price and make your travel feel very luxurious. I myself have gone to Mexico twice. I've gone to France, Atlanta, New York, all completely free at 20 years old, only using about 20% of my total credit card points, while at the same time staying in lounges and eating for completely free. The top 3 credit cards that stand out the most for travel is American Express Platinum Card, the Chase Sapphire Reserved, and the Capital One Venture X. And although these credit cards do have high annual fees, it's easily justifiable by all the enormous value that you get in return. After you start traveling with your new duo or even trifecta of credit cards, it's time to finish up your lineup with your very first business credit card. The biggest advantage that business credit card will give you is that business credit is completely separate from your personal credit score, meaning that if you owe money on your business side, it will not impact your personal score at all. So even if you have any debt on your personal credit cards, you can actually transfer all of that debt onto your business side, so that way you can recover from your personal credit score, which is the more important credit score. The second advantage is that a lot of these business credit cards come with a 0% APR offer for a set amount of time, which means that you will not be charged any interest for any money that you are not paying for that amount of time, which means whatever transactions that you need to fund up your business and make you money, you can actually pay them off in a couple of months and not even just right now. The business credit card that stand out the most with no annual fee is American Express Business Plus and the Ink Unlimited from Chase. So this is the exact order of your credit cards in which you want to apply for. Even if you have made errors in the past and not exactly follow this roadmap, it is still fixable, as I own 10 credit cards myself, and I know people with over 50 credit cards, so don't think that more credit cards is more debt. That's a big myth that has to be rebunked. Banks absolutely love to see that you have high credit limits on your credit cards, because that means that other institutions have trusted you with money and you've come out successfully. So that means that whenever you apply for a credit card in the future, you're going to be successful with getting approved for that card as well, because they will trust you. This entire credit sequence in which I personally took allowed me to buy my dream car and travel the world for completely free, all at only 20 years old. And I do not say this to brag or anything like that. I'm just trying to get you to understand the power of credit if you use it responsibly. And I do also offer a completely free application up to all my clients, meaning whatever part of your credit journey in which you are currently sitting at, whether it's your very first credit card or your 5th credit card, I will help you out getting approved for your next credit card on your credit profile. I know exactly what these banks like to see on your application, ranging from your credit score, your income, and your employment status, in order for you to have the highest chance of getting approved with the highest limit possible. Do not risk a denial or a hard inquiry on your credit profile, as it will drop your credit score significantly, meaning it will be harder for me to help you out. The way that it works is you fill out a quick application below this video, and it's completely free, and we'll get on a quick 5-minute call for completely free once again, and I'll tell you which credit card is best for your situation and your credit goals. On the call, I will also then send you a referral tomorrow, in which we both get extra amount of points on top of the sign-up bonus, and that will help you out getting approved for your next credit card with the highest limit possible and the highest chance of actually getting approved for the card. You have now seen the exact sequence of credit cards to apply for, and now it's time to actually pull the trigger on the next credit card for your credit portfolio. Submit a quick application below this video and let's get you approved for your next credit card.